guys, xxRapidfire back here with y'all once again on my Sonic the Hedgehog 4 episode 1. In our previous video, we went to Bad Gear Zone boss act fight, and now we're going to be heading on to Egg Station Zone, where we plan on confronting the Eggman in the final showdown in space. So let's go ahead and let's fire this up. Let's do it. Okay, so yeah, in our previous video we had went to Bad Gear Zone and took it on Eggman once again in the boss act fight, and shortly after that we went into a cutscene where we wound up chasing him down, and he ended up going into space, so we grabbed the rocket and pursued after him. So now we're heading to Egg Station Zone, where we will be confronting Eggman and the final showdown in space. And this boss act fight consists of the 4 past boss act fights from the previous zones: Splash Hill, Mad Gear, Casino Street Zone, and Ancient Maze. So yeah, this is what the boss fight's going to consist of. So and then one final boss fight at the end, the Death Egg Robot as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this up. There we go, Egg Station Zone, final showdown in space against Eggman. Alright, so yeah, it's going to be a long stretch. It's going to be the same area, but it's going to divide into 4 different individual areas. So here's the boss for Splash Hill Zone. You guys might remember this dude. You just hit him once though, and he enrages right away. So yeah, you're not really having to hit him as many times as you normally have to enrage these bosses. You just hit each one of them once, and they go into rage right away. And yeah, this is all it's going to consist of: the 4 previous boss act fights from the previous 4 zones. And then you're going to have to retake on the Death Egg Robot, if you remember that from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Which, luckily in this case, we don't have to take him on without rings, so that's a relief. Because if you guys remember right, in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you had to actually, oh crap, he's near us right here. And he's got to snare us right here again. But yeah, luckily, it's not, unlike Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you had to take on the Death Egg Robot with no rings, so yeah, a little annoying. And there he misses us. See, so just wham him one time, he gets pissed off. See him slamming his hands on his machine there. I still kind of find that hilarious. Then he's got to do his usual thing like he does in Casino Street Zone. Except the spikes are a new add-on to the fight to make it a little bit more harder. Because as you remember right, in Casino Street Zone, the original boss fight, he doesn't put spikes out there, so. Alright, he's done. That was easy as pie. A little bit more difficult than the actual Street Zone boss act fight, but still, nonetheless, we cream it. So now we're moving on to the Ancient Maze boss act fight, which this one was probably the most annoying one of them all, I'd say, because of these pillars that come out from the sides and below ground, and trying to get up there and properly timed to get up there with the Eggman to not get crushed. But that's okay, because we conquer. As you can see, we're just thrashing him. Tried to get a second hit in there though, but that didn't work. Oh well, never mind. We'll get him next time. Or not this time, but not this time and not the next time, but the time after that we wind up getting him. But yeah, Eggman thinks he's so crafty, trying to change things up. Oh crap, yeah, we almost got squashed. That's the second time we almost got, we almost got crushed by those pillars. And we get him right here, and we're lucky enough to hit him and drop off as soon as the pillars try to crush the wall and crush us, so that was a good tactical maneuver by us. And yeah, this is the last time. And I don't know how we managed to, look at that. We just managed to get enough feet off the ground to jump and wind up tapping him in the bottom, just enough to get to him. That was awesome. All right, so now we're going on to the Mad Gear Zone boss act fight, which this time he isn't going to appear with a bunch of balloons. He's just going to be flying away. We're going to have to chase after him and hit him a couple times. And then he'll start throwing those bigger balloons like he does. See, there's a miniature balloon. See, the one thing I couldn't understand about this boss fight is, how, how was he supposed to be fooling you into believing that he wasn't the real Eggman? That's what I don't get. Because those balloons look nothing like Eggman. They're not even as big as the normal size Eggman is, and they're nowhere close. So I don't know how they came up with the description of defeat the real Eggman on the Mad Gear Zone boss fight. Because how could you be fooled by those balloons? Like, really? Like, only an idiot would be fooled by those balloons on believing that those balloons are the real Eggman. Either way, we defeat him. He had 0 rings though. He got hit by his big balloon and got depleted of 0 rings. So I'm pretty lucky we wound up beating him. All right, now we're going to be heading on to the Death Egg Robot fight. This fight is a little bit different from the version of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And welcome, get a message from Rendy. We get a message from Rendy. Alright, let's go see what you want here, Rendy, real quick. Well, okay, so he's telling us about Neverwinter. Okay. Yeah, we're looking to give that game a shot anyway. Let's go ahead and type him back a message here. Because, they were telling, Neverwinter is a new game that was released on the PlayStation Store, and they were telling, him and, Tenebis Mortifies, they were telling us about Neverwinter. This is the crew, this is the actual group that we raid with off of Destiny. It's more like our clan group, like the clan that we run with in Destiny. So yeah, just give me a moment, I'll give him a message. I do apologize about that ahead of time. Sometimes I just can't control these messages, guys, but Rendy's cool. Rendy's a cool guy. Alright, so now we sent out a message. We'll get back into the game. We apologize for that. Whoops. No, don't want to do that. Let's hit circle. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I apologize about that. Most of the time I don't ignore my clan group. I usually reply to all their messages, so you'll have to, excuse me on that one. Alright, either way, the Death Egg Robot, like I was saying before Rendy had messaged us about Neverwinter. Yeah, the Death Egg Robot fight is going to be a little bit different than the original Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Death Egg Robot fight. This one is going to consist of the original, like they ate everything from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and refreshed it here in this game. But the difference is that at the end, he's going to target a random place, and he's going to come down and smash it. And if you ain't anywhere in his sights, at least a good foot or a couple feet away enough to get to him to hit him in the last second, he will cause the floor to collapse and you will fall to your death. So keep in mind that when he goes off here near the end, that you're paying attention to where he's gonna land, because you're gonna want to be right near where he lands or right next to him where he lands in order to hit him and kill him. Because, like I said, this is not like the Death Egg Robot fight from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's a little bit different. So keep that in mind. That when he goes off in the enrage mode and pulls up a little bit away from the screen where you can barely see his targeting system, that means he's about to slam and try to take you out, like, for good. So you want to make sure that you're ready for that, because he will do it. And if you don't see the target anywhere near you, yeah, you better run towards him, because if you don't, yeah, he's going to slam the ground and make the ground collapse and fall in, and you're gonna die. You're gonna die with the robot as the robot falls as well. So yeah, you want to watch out for that. Right now we're in the mode of where he's lightly enraged, so he's just jumping around, whatnot, and we're just dodging him, looking out for him. and he shoots his arm off. You got his arm 3 times, knock it into him, so you can wind up hitting him. Unluckily he got us there with the arm, but we got all our rings back. So go ahead and nail this arm right into him. Boom! Nailed you. So yeah, we're almost getting done with this boss fight. I think it's like one more go. Once he drops down one more time and shoots his arm off, this will finish him off. And yeah, and then right after that happens, that's when you guys want to be prepared for his targeting system to randomly pick a spot where he's going to land, because once he does, you're going to want to be right near him, so you can pop him and end him. Oh wait, now this ain't the last one, I don't think. No, this ain't the last one. He's got to go off one more time, and then it'll be the final one. And then after that, you got to watch for his targeting system, because he will land on the random spot, and that's where he'll slam. And if you're not right next to him when he does it, then yeah, you're screwed, because the whole floor will fall in and you will die. So yeah, keep that in mind right here. So yeah, right after these 2 hits, he's gonna get fully enraged, and he's gonna take off. And see, as you can see, some of the screen has been removed, and his targeting system is selecting a random spot to land, and he's gonna land over there to the right. Okay, boom, got that guy. That's how you do it, guys. See the floor shaking? That meant that the floor was gonna fall in any second. So yeah, good shit. We got him. Nice stuff, guys. Nice stuff. Alright, Sonic cleared the final stage. Alright. That is it, guys. That is it. That is the final stage of the game. Okay, so it looks like Sonic is heading back to Splash Hill Zone, because he always goes back to the first zone of the game, like every time when it ends. So, and then he's going to jump up and scream. Yeah, we're number 1. Alright, so yeah, that's coming to the end of the game, guys. The end credits. We're going to watch the end credits all the way through with you guys. Yeah, because there is a little surprise at the end of the video. I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to spoil it or not, but yeah, near the end of the credits, we will make the decision of whether or not we want to spoil this for you guys. I mean, it's not really nothing too much to spoil, really, but you know, we're just thinking about it. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna spoil it for you guys, because it's not really much of an ending until, yeah. Either way, the game's going to end with a bunch of credits rolling by. After that, Sonic is going to drop down, waving his right finger like he always does. Then he's going to start walking, and he's going to speed off and take off. Shortly after that, Eggman comes down from the air in his little hover pod or hovercraft or whatever, and starts laughing and flies back up. Shortly after that, it shows off Metal Sonic, and his eyes light up, and then it goes into a white screen with it saying "to be continued." So, yeah. That's how this game is going to end, guys. The first game ever in gaming history that I've ever seen that's ever had a "to be continued" literally on it. So yeah, that's a first for any game. I think. I don't think there's ever been a game made in history that's ever been "to be continued," really, like a TV show. So yeah, that's definitely a first for me. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I mean, because I don't know if I don't know if you guys have seen much games that have ever been literally "to be continued." But yeah, this is one of those first games that actually the creators of the game actually had it "to be continued." I thought that was pretty cool, really. I mean, that was the indication right there that there had to be a part 2. I mean, they weren't gonna go make this game and have it "to be continued" and not make a part 2 to it. Like, there had to be a part 2. So yeah, that's what I kind of found interesting about this game. You know, all the Sonic games in the world, and not one has ever been "to be continued," and then they bring out this one, and this one gets "to be continued." I kind of find that funny. But yeah, either way, if you guys have enjoyed, because we're gonna watch the credits we're gonna watch the rest of the credits with you guys. So if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and comment below. And of course, subscribe to keep up with all my stuff here on Gaming Tactics. It's been xxRapidfire. I hope you guys joined the ending. Till then, guys, catch you on the next video. xxRapidfire, and I'm out. Peace.